I'm still hyped for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm still hyped for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm gonna get you hyped in this video too, alright? You better pay attention to this video, alright? This is the loudest Super Cafes that we're gonna get. This is the most hype I'm gonna get, alright? I'm holding the mic for this video. Whenever you ever actually see me hold my dang mic in the video, never, alright? Today, we're recapping everything that happened on launch day for Nintendo Switch 2. Everything that was going down on day one, even before day one, was crazy. So I hope you boys are ready. I don't have my Switches right now, but when you see me, Super Cafe, with the Nintendo Switch 2, I'm about to have 3 of these bad boys, alright? I'm getting everything when it comes to the system. All the variations. One without Mario Kart World, one with Mario Kart World bundled in. I'm gonna have one to homebrew. We already have day one hacking. That's the first one we're talking about. We already have day one hacking. We already found a log chain exploit. Do I know what that means? Absolutely not. When the homebrew comes out, my boy, I'm telling you, within a year of the Nintendo Switch 2 just being out here, we're gonna have homebrew. I promise you that. Already have exploits. If you watch this video all the way to the end and you're not hyped, leave a dislike, leave a hate comment. If nothing I'm talking about in this video makes you hyped. First of all, right, the people that were just showing up for the Nintendo Switch 2 on launch was absolutely insane. There were so many people just out and about, just waiting for a new Nintendo system to happen. Like, this is one of the biggest drops I've ever seen. You had people camping out. Even I camped out early in San Francisco. I mean, granted, I had to go home early, you know. Big mistake on my end, you know. GameStop apparently was fumbling. Apparently, they were stapling the receipts of the Nintendo Switch, like the receipt to the actual Nintendo Switch 2 box. Apparently, because of the poor packaging on the Nintendo Switch 2, people's things were actually getting punctured. But granted, you could walk in and just get a free replacement right away. Apparently, it was super easy to do that. It was kind of funny. Like, imagine getting your Switch like day one, you already open it up, and then you just see a punctured screen, and you have to go back and go get a new one. Shout outs to Walmart, my boys, bro. My boys over at Walmart apparently were giving people free drinks and snacks if you bought a Nintendo Switch 2 or pre-ordered a Nintendo Switch 2 from their website. Apparently, it actually saved somebody's life. Apparently, somebody was waiting to get their Nintendo Switch 2, and their blood sugar just like dropped really low. Apparently they were like diabetic or something, and thanks to Walmart and them getting their Switch 2 and their snacks, it actually saved their life. What are we talking about here? The Switch 2 pre-orders are saving lives now? This is the first system launched to save somebody's life? This is ridiculous. And you know, I'm a small YouTuber or whatever. It doesn't really matter about what I post about. I'm basically shouting into the void, but thank you to the people that, you know, are constantly sticking around, right? So I want to talk about this one user. It's like Serenity, I don't know, this girl, right? She was posting about her Nintendo Switch 2's, you know, a nice amazing post, a nice W post from the Nintendo community saying, you know, never end yourself. And it was them posting them with pizza and the Nintendo Switch 2's, and they were getting a lot of hate. Oh, to be this privileged, oh, this and that, wasting your money. Nah, everybody was hating, but who cares? This girl just posted her Nintendo Switch 2's and she got a bunch of hate. Doesn't even matter. They hate us because they ain't us. What can I say? And I wish the best for her. You know, people on Twitter are crazy, but I'm happy that she has her Nintendo Switch 2. Apparently, a lot of other people like the post too. Shout outs to her. Let me get a slice of that pizza, you know. Add me on Nintendo Switch, all right? Add me on NSO. People, add me on NSO, all right? Let's run the ones in Mario Kart World, or maybe we can do some knockout tour. I'm not too sure. There was a lot of hate, and I don't think a lot of people are really hating on Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's like a lot of people are taking the valid critiques that people were saying about the Nintendo Switch 2, and then, you know, it got to the normies, you know, the people that don't really care about Nintendo, the people that aren't actually updated about the hype, not the real ones, you know, the ones that have been here since the start, all the way back to last year in September when people were covering leaks like me. But the Nintendo Switch 2 sold 3 million units in 24 hours. 3 million. Absolutely insane. People are hyped about this system. Don't let anybody else tell you different, that all the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna flop. Nobody's gonna care about it. I'm sleep about it. It's not true. Do not fall for the Switch 2 non-hype propaganda, all right? The people that aren't hype are probably just mad because they don't got Nintendo Switch 2s, all right? That's the only reason. I guarantee you, the people that don't have Nintendo Switch 2s right now are gonna switch up once they see a game that they really want. Also, this was a little bit personal to me, you know. This is one that really, you know, hits the heart right here. Alex CND, Captain Nintendo dude, Mr. Create and Discover himself. I don't know if he actually came back to YouTube, but he posted about the Nintendo Switch 2, you know. He made 3 new videos, I'm pretty sure, and you know what? I don't care. Those 3 videos could feed me for at least another year. So if C&D just disappears and he does not come back again, fine with me, man. I got these 3 videos. But this looks like a potential return for C&D, the one who got the first Nintendo Switch all the way back in 2017. If he comes back for content, man, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in those live streams, just dropping money, dropping more money. Dude, just seeing people post about their Nintendo Switch 2s. I'm looking at you, Sakurai. I saw your Nintendo Switch 2, Sakurai. The launch games for the system itself weren't as crazy, but I know that Mario Kart World is going to be holding people off at least until next month with Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out, which is basically Odyssey 2. But people don't want to talk about that. Oh, the Switch 2 is not going to have any really good games when it's coming out. Just wait till next month when Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out and everybody starts switching up, because that's the Super Mario Odyssey successor. I could be wrong. They could drop Mario Odyssey sometime in the future. You know, it can be a couple months. It's like, oh yeah, here's Odyssey 2, by the way. I'm just saying, don't switch up. People, the system just came out. Let it breathe, my boy. Let it get a little time to just, you know, relax, you know, really engrave itself into the culture that's around right now. This is a new era for Nintendo. We're just getting started. Did y'all see that video, by the way, of that Japanese guy getting a Switch 2 and getting his finger stuck on the magnetic Joy-Con? Bro, how do you even do that? Come on, man. I don't know how you're supposed to be. I don't know how you're putting in your Joy-Cons, your Nintendo Switch 2, but this boy, he just lost his hand. Somebody lost his hand to Nintendo Switch 2. I should make that the thumbnail or like the title for this video. Man lost his hand using a Nintendo Switch 2. You see, if I wanted to get views, that's what I would title this video. That would be easy clickbait. But hopefully that guy's hand is okay, so we can go and play some Mario Kart World, all right? So he can lose to me online, because you know I'm just like that. But bro, my boy, you're gonna have to go get that checked out. I mean, what did they say? I'm just imagining like an anime moment in my head where it's like this guy just has his, you know, Nintendo Switch 2, puts on his head, Nani? It's just squirting out blood everywhere. He doesn't even know what to do. I'm stupid. I know. I know. I'm just hyped, man. I'm just hyped. Dude, this guy was wailing at everything. His hand was turning red in all different shades. The cursed images are also just really funny when it comes to Nintendo Switch 2 as well. It's just, I'm glad I was there for covering leaks back when I wasn't too sure if the successor for the Nintendo Switch was just going to be a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm just glad to be here for the journey. I hope you guys are all willing to join me on this. I think it's going to be really hype. I'm trying to boost the energy in this video. I'm being a lot louder than I normally am, and hopefully, you know, I can carry this energy throughout the entire lifespan of this system. Until the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, my boy, and if you didn't, don't leave a like. Hopefully I'll earn it next time. This has been Super Cafe, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.